Alright, let's get it. First recording. What's today? Friday. Alright, so what I'm looking at right now is NQ. Let's see, we're taking out the previous day low. We're on the daily right now. So what do we have? Well, first there's no news, so Canadian news. This, I mean, no, I don't think that really matters. Oh, shit. Alright, yeah, so no news. I'm trying not to talk that loud. People are still sleeping out here. Alright, so previous day low. Boom. Just got touched into it. Also have this demand marked out. There's another demand down here on the hourly. Boom. So this one, probably wait for it to probably take out these lows, or at least these are the hourly lows, or maybe even this one right here kind of has some sort of equal lows. Let's see what else we have down here. It's kind of reacting kind of nice off of this 30. I'm looking to see it down here if there's any like fair value gaps or something else down here. Pretty much between where price is now, say here, like anywhere else where price could react. Like instead of me saying this is the reaction right here, like for it to be like, oh, it reacted off of a fair value gap. But I'm not seeing. I mean, I guess there's a 5, but I would probably mark it out like this. I don't really look at 5-minute fair value gaps. Are kind of, so I'm just typing out this is on the 5-minute fair value gap, and it's overlapping the demand. So if you look at it, this demand right here, it's overlapping the fair value gap. Or even if you look at, if you want to consider this the demand, you know, and why I say this demand is because it's the last bearish candle that led to this push right here, and this one is right on top of this fair value gap. So like I said, it's on the 5, so it doesn't really, I don't look at it that crazy. But yeah, I'm expecting price to come a little bit lower. Maybe do something like this. I'm expecting it to probably sweep like that, and then, you know, Nas doesn't do this. Doesn't just go like that. Fucking Nas just goes like that, you know. That's all I'm looking at so far. I mean, we could just keep dumping as well. So if this counter right now on the hourly, if it somehow just comes back up and closes above this line or the previous day low, I'll consider this my sweep. So then on the next hourly, I will look for some kind of dip back down to ride it back up, and then target some of these equal highs up here, like this one, like these London highs, or even up here. I would say, let's just say you just take it from here, the flip. That's like 600 points. Which is possible. I mean, that's the way it's been acting up. Today was Friday. What happened last Friday? Yeah, you see how like last Friday, like this candle with like this huge wick right here. But I mean, the entry just dipped down a little bit, and it kind of just flew. I don't even think this was something I was even looking at. Now everything looks bearish. Let's see. Nothing's really been like swept. This one was nasty. Huge wick right here. You might go for this 5 right here. But for me to like even try to get in, like even right here, that's kind of crazy. So with this momentum, I would kind of look for this to get swept out. So pretty much this last blue line, which should be Wednesday's lows for London. Tuesday's New York lows. It's also an hourly low. And a 4 hour. I can see these two getting taken out though. So like this one. Damn, that's huge. So that one and then this one. Those two getting taken out. So pretty much that line I had marked up of those lows. But yeah, I would say so far everything's bearish, but no real structure. Should I just shoot from here? Because what did we just shoot from here? Or even from here? So these are those entries that I put based off of like based off of like momentum. Like trying to catch it here probably won't be as likely as if I just try to catch it from down here, or like where my stop loss would be, you know? So let's say like right here, let's say you just enter from stop loss like that. But sometimes like these don't even like tag you in. Let's see right here. Yeah, we're gonna keep on going down. Let me take out these lines. Let's see how it reacts off of here. We got 2 minutes for the hourly. Let's check out YM. So YM on the daily. Same thing, kind of just following NAS. We just took out the previous day lows right here. Going for the next day lows. No, next day we kind of had these lows right here, or even up here. Yeah, I would say NAS and keep on. I could see us just dumping today. I don't really trade US 30, but I look at it for pretty much if it moves like the same as NAS. Like sometimes they move like very similar. You know, like if you're looking at structure right now, like they move very similar. And then sometimes one of them just gives like better structure. Like lately, US 30's been giving like way better structure. But like I said, I'm only trading NAS today. Like this reaction though right here. This is on the 30. The same thing is just way too bearish to make any type of move on this. Let's not even look at that no more. Alright, let's look at this one. So hourly just opened, and we're still going down. Damn, what if we just dump today? Boom. Just tapping into this previous session right here. Previous session lows. Also some hourly lows. Sometimes on this too, you could have like a little, it's like a good reaction. Sometimes you could get like 200 points. Or 200 ticks, I mean. Sometimes, but I wouldn't take this because, you know, we got 30 minutes to a session. You know, who's to say, yeah, you'll probably run a little bit, but then if we just keep on dumping. That's a good reaction. Alright, so this, I could delete it. That doesn't really matter. And I like to mark up my, let's just 1 hour open. Look at that. How is our pretend entry? Almost a 101. Well, 101 is 120, so about right there. But like I said, these zones. So again, the reason I marked this one was those hourlies. Hourly lows slash New York lows. And you see, like it's tapping, and it's having a reaction. So I'll consider this zone like valid, or I guess this low, if we start to get some kind of structure on the 5 or the 1, then also depending on time. We got about 24 minutes till session open. So right here you could consider this one, is swept previous previous 5. Take it at the break. Not that one, my bad. At the break of this 5. So why this one? Goddamn. So this one was also the hourly open. So if you expect like a big bottom wick right here, it'll just kind of like flip and go. And you get target like all this imbalance up here. These little zones are just fair value gaps. And I would target probably like right here if I was going for like a 1 to 3, 1 to 4. That's like a 3.3. I usually go for like 1 to 2s. 1 to 2s take out like 90% of the position and let the rest run. The same thing, gotta wait for closures. This way. Man, watch it just go straight to New York lows. Look at the 15. Super bearish. I think this is what happened. Was it yesterday? Kind of. I should probably mark this. So it's 1 hour lows. This New York. Well, I assume though oh yeah, yesterday. How it kind of came in very bearish. But then it took out some kind of hourly lows down here. What was it? Dang, you see how this one reacted off of a 4-hour fair value up. Damn, I didn't even see this. When was this? Yesterday? Wednesday. Yeah. Okay, this one was nice. What about gold? Gold is just gold has been pumping. I mean, that's like a nice sweep right there. A nice sweep. But I don't trade gold, man. This thing is too crazy. Alright, so took out that. Kind of consolidating a little bit here. But I can see this, coming down here, continuing this momentum, taking out these New York lows, and then reacting. Because then what's after New York lows? Nothing. Well, nothing that I see. Because overall, I mean, we kind of just been in this in this little range compared to the last couple of days or weeks. Everything's just been heavy dumping, heavy. We kind of reached this zone where, well, I was looking at like 1900. You can see it on this one. Yeah, I've had this alert set error. This big demand, right around 19. But what if this little move up is just like a big, come back up and then dump. Because these are like way bigger moves. Getting like 3,500 compared to like 1900. Is it alt? That doesn't work. It says alt plus R. Alt plus R. Okay. So we're in this zone right here. But nah, I'm not even looking for buys right there. There's like no type of structure. We kind of are crossing back above the EMAs. Let's see how this plays out. Not even like that. Honestly, that's kind of exaggerated. Or let's see. So that one is this one. This one I'm saying is that one. That one is that one. The next candle, I mean. And then like that. Let's see. So we are on the 1 minute. There's nothing though. There's no like shift or nothing. Let's see. Rising's gonna go down. Something I like seeing too is like when new candles open up, like the 5 or like obviously the higher the better, but like wherever it starts, it's like this one, like the vibe, how like it started, it opened, went up, and then went down. So like I knew like, well not I knew, but like usually it goes opposite of where it first goes. So if it opens and goes up, it's most likely gonna keep going down. I mean obviously like depending on like volume, like if it's like New York open like in 10 minutes and it does that, most likely it's gonna keep on flying, like it's gonna open and go, you know. Maybe we're getting a little bit of volume right now. We got 9 minutes till session. I do use the 3 as well for entry. 1, 3, and 5. You know, because the 3 has a little fair value gap. But I just sniped this one right here. Look at all this volume coming in. For what? For what reason? This could be just a sweep, you know. They're just kind of getting early sellers in. Still got the zone marked up. About 40 ticks away. Doable. It did this. It did this. And then this one. Damn, why should I do this? Why should If this would have went like all the way back up, that would have been like a sweep, like on the 5. This 5 would have had like a fat ass wick right here. And I would have considered that my sweep, because it would have swept and it would have closed like above here. I mean, maybe it still can. We still got a minute. But let's see if it does that. So if it makes like this huge wick and then like it comes back up here to close, I like that. But I usually don't take New York Open trades. I try to wait like 15 minutes or so. 15-20 minutes. But I mean, if the entry is there, and if there's like no like heavy news, yeah, I'll probably take it. Like today, there's a session open, or like within those 20 minutes, I'll probably tap in for one. Unless we just get random news. And then gotta make sure we have the Twitter open. Look at that. So we just came into this zone now. New York low. 5, super bearish. Same thing on the 15. That might be it though. Look at that. Look at that reaction. Actually, no. I didn't want that. Look at that. Just based off that reaction, already 100 ticks. Five minutes till session open. So I'm also keeping in mind that all this essentially could be the bottom wick to the 1 hour. That's also what I'm having in mind. That like if we get the little setup, come back up here and break these 1 hours, that's like the bigger candle flip. I mean, obviously, I think the bigger the time frame, or the higher the time frame, like the better the candle flip will be. Like I have this right here. This is the 4 hour. So this is the 4 hour open. But I mean, for momentum to just go all this here and then flip it, I mean, it's possible. I think we have enough momentum. Flip the 1 hour, keep going, and then flip the 4th after filling up all these imbalances. Who knows? Anything's possible. Nice reaction right here though. 160 ticks. 160 tick reaction. No, like almost no drawdown. And these are like those entries that like, I say like that. The same thing, like, didn't take it. It's 3 minutes till session open. I gotta step away real quick. Yeah, watch. As soon as I step away, it's gonna fly. Watch. All right, we're back. Where we at? Okay. Oh, this is on the 1 minute. Look at that. Nice wick. So this, I would have liked this right here, but no. I'm not shooting at this one. There we go. New York Open. So remember, it opened up bearish. So, and this is also the new hourly open. Get rid of this. I can't type. Nom nom nom. I had to get water and a cookie. Damn. Yeah, I took out that 4-hour low / New York lows. The 30 close. Let's see, we get a little boom 5. No. I don't know about these buys, but let's take all this junk out of here. Okay. Look at that 15-minute. Man, huge wick on this one as well. Why did I mark this? Not even the hourly open. I'm dumb. We're still in the same hour. So getting a retracement back, I mean. Oh shit. Whack. I missed that. So what I did, pretty much is like this long wick. Sometimes what I do, I just fill it up, and then like sometimes it'll like just react off of this. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know how I even. I think I was just staring at price action one time and I noticed that. I was like, why this candle or why this wick was specific, and then I was looking at that. Well, that's bearish. Let's see. Even if you do it like bullish, like it tapped the 6-2. I don't know. I don't why I use this, but like I don't know my reasoning. But yeah, everything is super just wiki. Yeah, I think maybe if it just came up here and then down here to react, but because it left this top wick, huge top wick, I mean, I don't know. We got 2 doge or potential dojis. Well, we got 10 minutes left. There's no way it's just gonna stay here, volume wise. Let's see if we could hold these lows right here. And the 3, the 1, 3, and 5, nothing. Yeah, a little indecisive right now. No structure. Should we just snipe this one? Snipe it here. Boom. Hourly flip. Boom. TP. Boom. Yeah, I don't know about this one though. Like this could be like, retesting these right here. I mean, yeah, I would have liked this more if it kind of would have this trend line as well. Sometimes it kind of just comes up and then it'll kind of just retest the trend line as well. And I like this one, this trend line one, when it retests the trend line and there's some kind of fair value gap in here. Look at that little shit. But I'm not seeing a trend line set up. I mean, that's too bearish for that. The 15, about the 30, the hourly. Get this shit out of here. So my reason right now for not getting them for buys, even after we just we swept our last point of interest that we had marked up, it's just the way that we came into it. We came into it super aggressive, and then this open had like a big doji, just super wiki. Let's check out YM. Let's see what YM's moving like that. Ooh, see, look at. So for me, this is a sweep. This huge wick right here, coming down, closing. To me, that's a sweep. Now we could potentially look for some type of entry on here. bunch of fair value gaps. I think something like that would be cool. Shoot. I go for the same thing as 30. No, this one was 60. Yeah, 60 and 20. Let's see that one though. Kind of holding the zone. Because even if you kind of, I guess, flip your bias, this could also be considered a liquidity sweep up top, you know? But the reason I'm not even looking for sells, because all this just came into a higher time frame area, you know, which where we're at right now. Yeah, we got like no volume though. Where did I answer on this one? Or my fake entry? I did it like right here, something like that. Gold is dumping. Yeah, I don't trade gold, like I said. Nasdaq only. No. That's still 1 hour open. Yeah, I'm not trusting this though. Like I said, this is when I wait. I'll wait about until the next 15 minute closure. Cause look, boom. Let's say you entered at that hourly flip. Look at that. Straight drawdown. Okay, 15. Kind of closing bullish. Holding these little lows right here. Where did they maybe go tap in? You know what? I'm gonna enter when it comes here. Actually, not as wait. I'm gonna be patient, man. You know. If it leaves, it leaves. So reasoning for this position, you know, tapped into those New York lows, change of character, came back, held, had another reaction, leaving the fair value gap on the 1, of course. 3 is also showing 1. And the 5 might show 1. But yeah, I would probably take this one. Alright, that's the 15. 15 going down a little bit. Okay, we might have an entry right here. What the hell? Am I tripping? Did he change this shit? They changed it. I don't know if I trust this. 515, you know. Yeah, the 5 left a little fair value gap. But I'm still trying to enter on the 3, the 1 or 3. Because the 1 and 3, they have it like overlapping pretty much. So on my entry, tag me in, please. Probably should have had it here to take it off this EMA bounce. Whack. Yeah, we ain't gonna get shit now. No entry. Oh, that's just gonna fucking... It's gonna fly now. Look at that huge wick. Well, that's just shitty. I mean, I'll still look at it, but I think it's just gonna keep on flying from here. Pretty much what happened yesterday. It gave you like no type of re-entry or. I mean, it kind of tapped almost perfectly on this 3-minute fair value gap. But sometimes, especially what I've been noticing too, sometimes on this momentum is that this fair value gap, it'll kind of just touch it pretty much like right here, like where it crosses the fair value gap and the EMA. But this is something I had to backtest more. You know, I almost would have hit TP2 right there. But I had to backtest this more. This is only for like the re-entries. If we break this high, most likely not going to be looking for buys no more. So again, the reason I didn't take it from like down here where I would have wanted to is because of this huge, like this super just wicky candle on the New York Open. But I guess we were correct on the bias, you know. We were buy side bias. Why? Because of this zone we had marked out right here. Previous, was it previous or Tuesday? Tuesday for New York lows. Yeah, this I'm not even looking no more for an entry. It just keeps flying from here. Yeah, so remember what I said, like once it gets to this hourly open, it just goes. And then same thing, do we have enough momentum for, you know, this is the 4-hour candle, to leave a huge bottom wick on this 4-hour candle, come up here, flip it? I think we do. I think we do. No, this is just price action now. I wouldn't even re-enter. Or It reacted off of this fair value gap. What is there? Huge fair value gap right here. On the 15, probably 30 as well, yeah. Touched it halfway. Hourly might leave one. But the 5 and 15, I mean, yeah, touched it perfectly in the middle. Not perfectly, but same thing. Can we just come, potentially make a W? So pretty much this, exactly what happened yesterday, you know? Can it come up? Yeah, it reacted off of these fair value gaps. Not this one, but these. Come back, hold, and then go. No, was it this? What am I even looking at? I'm tripping. Oh no, right here, yeah. Nice. Very good, very good, very good, very good. What's everything else doing? Ooh. Ooh. Took a L on that one, huh? Look, like, for me, like, why does the candle stop here? And if you just kind of, like, do that, it'll kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. But, okay, what did I take out? So we took out the session 4 hour. Ooh, maybe this 4 hour. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. YM. Yeah, just kind of dumping. Gold, fucking dumping even more. Everything's dumping. I think they're lying though. This is all fake. This is all just a big sweep. Let's see on the daily. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Daily fair value gap. Maybe from down here. Why? So why this one and not these over here? I think based on price movement, like how much is price tends to move per session. So this is per day, the daily chart. So each candle, you know, means 700 on a Tuesday, Thursday. This one's Friday's candle. 500, 4. Yeah, I mean, I can see this one. This daily fair value gap. Ooh, aligns with a 4 hour fair value gap. Yeah, this is technically a fair value gap as well, but it's just like tiny. So we have this one. The 4, does it line up with a 1? No. 30? No. 15? No. There's nothing else. Well, maybe a little 5. That's already been touched. Or maybe we could snipe it. Can we? Hell no, this thing is... Nah, I wouldn't even try to touch that. It's way too fucking... Way too bearish. Let's go back to NAS. No! Hmm. There's a Bluetooth app. And maybe this little one. Snipe it off of this one. Alright, this is my next pretend entry. 20 point stop loss. I'm going for 40. Pretend stop loss. Or pretend entry, I mean. Damn, big ass thing. Fuck. Yeah, I think it'll come. I think it'll come. Alright, pretend entry here. That was not tagged in. This one, fat as L. So why do I think it's gonna go up as well? Cause Nas went up. That's why. As I usually US 30 and Nas, they kind of like follow each other. But sometimes like it'll take a while for it to like catch up, you know. Alright, let's see how it goes for these lows again. Whack. It didn't tag us in as well. Or did it? Nah. I see gold tag us in. Nas. Where is it? Yeah. Nas kind of cooked. Just price action all the way up now. I don't see it coming all the way back down here. Oh, that was actually we just had the hourly going down. And the new 4 hour as well. So 4 hour closed not very, but closed bullish. Okay, so this is where, you know, that 15 is what lines up. I'm about to just enter at my stop loss. I'll keep that one the same. I like this gold one. I like how it just stalled out. Alright, we're in. Pretend Our pretend one is in. Woo. That's already TP1 right there. Didn't take, like I said, pretend entry. Kind of like this. Can we make a big ass W? Watch out. And then just fucking take off. This is crazy though. Everything fat and dumps. How are we doing on our pretend one? Ooh, nice wiki. Wickety wickety weak. L day. Okay, so right now I'll still keep my limits on there. Do 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 do. Yep, just a Friday. All right, so I guess we could reanalyze for entry that we missed. I guess maybe that trendline one that I mentioned earlier. I mean, you could kind of see it. You know, how like I said, that price came, broke above, and then kind of just held it. I mean, it's not always gonna be perfect, you know. But I mean, you could kind of see it. You know, tapped into that zone, like I was saying, came up, and kind of just bounced off of this trend line a little bit and kept going. So this one I like to use it like, so kind of like that, to just hold the trend line pretty much. You know, that's the break, and then that's the hold of the trend line, and then to go at probably the some new candle open 1535, whatever it may be. I'll probably leave it though, the limits. So my reasoning for the limits is for the, is imagine you would have got in this trade. Boom. Let's say we got in at the 5 minute break of the high right here. Boom. This is our let's just say that's our entry, right? So now price is coming back down, right? So people, oh, TP1, TP2, whatever TP it is, stops to break even. So I think price is gonna just come back, tap here, and then continue in this move. Why? Because that's what happens, you know? That's what happens to me. You're in it, whatever, you're trying to go for like TP3, TP4. Alright, stops to break even, whatever, took some partials up there. And of course, right when you do that, that's when price just comes, taps you out, and then keeps going. And overall, it's still valid. I mean, we still got targets up top. And then for entry, we still got 5 minute fair value gap, untouched, followed by a 3 minute fair value gap, and a 1. So the 135 might not tag me in because of obviously where I'm at, but I'd rather get this price and have like a stop loss and a better placement, I guess. Because price could just as easily come back down here and tag somewhere over here, you know, or maybe even retest this low or this these equal lows, you know. So let's see if we get a re-entry. And then also, what lines up with that? That doesn't line up with anything either. Not the 6-2, not nothing. So this line is 40. I don't even know what I have that marked up for, but he reacted off of it. It's just price action. It's just price action. Lower lows. Hopefully tags us in and then keeps going. So on this one, I would have the I would want it to come in and to kind of have this 4-hour flip. So I would potentially hold it. So let me see. Yeah. So how my TP2 is like right here. Let me move this. Put this right here. So how my TP2 is like right here. Couple points away from about 20 ticks. About like 5 points. So about 5 points away from this 4-hour flip. Damn, what was this line that I marked up? Alright, let's find it. Let's see what that line was. Is that the damn fib line? Better not be. Not on the 4. On the 1. No, not on the 1. On the 30. On the 15. On the 5. On the 3. What was that line? Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, so this line was where I said that we would have had that entry on the Fair Valley Gap that is touching on the EMA. But look at that, it kind of touched it perfectly. But this is, like I said, this is something I have to still test. I have to test this for, I got almost TP2. I have to test this for the, what would you call it? Test this for, what was it, just forward test it. See what comes up. But damn, like that would have been a fire entry too. But same thing, like this is something for my, just added part to my, part of my live testing. So live testing, yeah, TP2, 0 drawdown, 60 points. How do you spell touch? How do you spell touching? Touching? I don't even know. Alright, 2R. So I like to have it like, I like to have something like this, and then just like screenshot it, just to have it, and then that way I know what I'm. So usually I'll try to just, okay, what happened? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, okay, boom, and then I'll have like my note right here. Ooh, let's see how our gold one did. No. So unfortunately, what did we go? I don't even think we went to TP1. See, like, I don't know. I just don't take gold. US 30 is just dumping too. Let's see what NAS does. And I'm gonna shoot on this one either way. Let me clean up a little bit right here. So this is gone. This is gone. This is my 1 hour open. So my 1 hour open should change already. This is my 1 hour open. So it's the 1 and 4 now. Which I don't need. Well, it doesn't matter. Same thing, no re-entry. It didn't touch. I guess it retouched this one. Damn. I mean, yeah, like sometimes you could put them up here, like at the pretty much at the beginning of the fair value gap. But my stop loss is like in a weird area, you know? Versus my stop loss down here. I like these stop losses way better. I mean, I prefer to have them like outside of these lows, of these hourly lows. But even just having it up here, I mean, this obviously, yeah, it worked this one time, but I like them down here better. But still price action, you know, price action. Yeah, if we could tap in right here, that'd be amazing. And hopefully the recording is good. How long have I been? Damn, I've been recording for like an hour. Come on, baby. Tag me in. Please. Please. So I think it wants to make a bigger bottom wick on the 4. Yeah, bigger bottom wick on the 4 to come. And then flip it. Look at that. If we make a little bit of a bigger bottom wick, it'll cross that 50% of the fib on this previous wick. Again, untested theory right here. But I'm gonna keep my limits right there. I like those. The hourly, same thing. I mean, the hourly might be the same. No, a little bit different. 30s, the 30s looking. Boom. Close bullish. Yeah, so okay, so this is a good example, I guess, right here of like the sweep. Huge wick came down and swept almost equal, if not the same, as the previous one. But same thing, you know, we're just waiting for our entry. You know, we could have got in at the first touch, whatever. Now we gotta wait. My entry is down here. Entry is still valid. We just gotta wait. If it gets us in, cool. If it doesn't, not cool. No. All right. At this point, yeah, I think price might be because my TPs are pretty much being. What was my TP? Yeah, my TP was like anywhere within like this region, pretty much. But for me, like if this gets taken out, I'm not taking these no more. Even right now, I'm kind of iffy if I should take these. But I'm gonna wait for this 30. This 30 to close. Look at that. That's why I don't trade gold. Gold does whatever the hell gold wants to do. What are we doing right here? Daily. Oh. Or maybe you went to that. Daily. Yeah, honestly, I don't like gold, man. This thing is crazy. US 30. Let's see, EU. I was thinking some buys on EU before the session. But nah, just straight chop. Straight nothing. So if you look at this, it just did nothing. Whack. Oh well. Alright, most likely I'm gonna end this one. I'll probably be back for the power hour. Yeah, I'm gonna wait power hour. Damn. This happens to be way too often though, like how I'll get it goes into the direction, but it doesn't tag me in, or when I do get in, it'll come lower into my original buy limit. But by that, like my stop loss is like weird, or like higher as well, and it'll just wick me out and go. So these. I like these buys because it just reduces the chance of being wicked out, you know? But they don't care, man. The charts don't care. They don't give a damn. I'll try to do a recording as well for chair 30. Let's see what happened with chair last night. So straight consolidate a bunch of nothing right here. You know, chair kind of moves as well, like during New York. Alright, so the 30-minute session. So I would have looked for some kind of like session sweep. I mean, no. I guess this one right here, we just came back down, taking that session, and then also nah, there's no setup I would have taken on Jared last night. I wasn't even up last night actually. My yeah, I just didn't wake up. Probably didn't hear the alarm, but I mean it was cells, but I don't see I don't see a setup. I guess if you just do the trend line break. That would have been cool, I guess. Trend line break after it had this sweep. And then just wait for it to break. Came back up and then I guess kind of respect to the line. Yeah, but ever since the time change, now that Frankfurt opens at London, I think pretty sure I had to Google this, but Frankfurt opens now at midnight PST. Like I haven't been seeing that much more setups compared to before. It was like every other day there was like something, you know. Now not really. But yeah, I'm gonna end this. I'll probably record if this entry comes back, like let's say in the next 30 minutes by the next hourly closure. But if not, yeah, now we're gonna try again PM session.